Hey Aries, welcome to Aria Moon Tarot, and thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for now through the end of August 2025 for anyone with Sun, Moon, or Rising in Aries. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check your other placements. All right, let's get started. So there's the person that you're not hearing from here. It's definitely somebody who is preparing themselves for something here. Now, it could be making peace with their past. It could have to do with thinking and learning, just moving forward calmly and peacefully. But it's somebody who could be moving on from a situation. But they are pinned down by their thoughts. Kind of taking a break, stuck. They are fantasizing and romanticizing about going down this path. But it has to do with compatibility. They may feel something is off. Maybe they feel, maybe they're not that attracted, or maybe they feel that they're not attractive enough here. Yeah, their pride and ego. It's somebody's pride or ego getting in the way here. So, yeah, it's somebody's just thinking here. I feel pinned down by their thoughts. They could be healing from something, getting over something. But I feel, it could be anything. Yeah, I feel like this is someone's pride getting in the way. It's when I see that, usually they feel maybe they're not attractive enough, I feel they're trying to kind of prepare themselves, hoping for the best. But yeah, like I say, I feel there was some kind of movement, and then they're just kind of not moving. Just thinking, taking a break, taking a rest. Tell me about the Six of Wands. This person, this is here for a good time, not a long time. So I feel all isn't what it seems, though. Like, I feel this is someone who, something to do with past, making peace with their past. They're trying to figure something out. I do feel there's something positive about a communication here, but this is telling me something from the past here. Yeah, someone being a little sneaky, but it could be themselves making peace with their past, or trying to figure something out. Seven of Swords is a person who's really in their head, and they're trying to figure something out. Okay, they might go about it in a sneaky way. But this is often a person, it could be something to do with a younger person or their younger self. Because this is, for some of you, this person's not young anymore. They feel they're not attractive. But I feel it's an energy of trying to prepare themselves, like they're leaving something behind. They're breaking free from something here. It's their pride and ego. Yeah, something to do with this person here. Somebody might have been very cruel to this person when they were young, because I feel they're pinned down by their thoughts here. I really feel this is someone who kind of can't move right now, but they fantasize and romanticize. They see opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. They definitely, I don't think this is somebody not finding you attractive. I feel it has to do with themselves, because this is an energy of self, me. Focusing on self. Something about this person, pride and ego. Yeah. As I say, to most people that would look like someone's a player, here for a good time, not a long time. And it is possible for some of you. But I feel it has to do with their younger self in the past. They're not young. This is somebody when they were younger. They're kind of, like I say, this is someone who was always on the chase. See, chasing. Now this person's kind of like a runner. And I think it has to do with itself. It has to do with themselves. Yeah, see, this is someone who would generally take a risk. They were bold. They're reflecting on the past. I feel they're making peace with something here, that they're learning something. It's an energy of trying to avoid a disaster. So I feel they're probably avoiding you right now. But I can see this person reflecting on past, looking into the past, ready to go down this path. Yeah, it's about becoming confident here. It has to do with a lack of confidence. And I feel this is like when they were younger, people chased them. They were always chased. See, this is a lot of times gone by. This is timing, all this time in between. Now, if you knew this person when you were younger and now they're older, it's sort of like they're not themselves. What it's trying to tell me, because this is someone who would generally just go for it. Throw caution to the wind, live in the moment. They would chase, and people would chase them. So, you see, they were bold. And they were also the chaser. But now it's like they're kind of that runner. They're trying to sort something out. They're trying to figure something out within themselves. Yeah, it has definitely they're single. They definitely... it has to do with taking care of themselves. Maybe you take care of yourself. I see it's an energy of taking a step back, feeling different. They're different. You're different. So if you knew this person when you were younger, they're different now and you're different, okay? But if it isn't the case, this is someone who was lacking confidence here. Because I see someone who takes care of themselves, they look good. So maybe they see you as someone who takes care of themselves and they feel they haven't. Yeah, interesting what it's trying to tell me. Let's have a look at the Three of Cups. This is some insecurity. This is someone who's very insecure. They're not their younger self. They're not young anymore, they feel, So this could, to do with people who are probably, I don't know. I mean, this is usually someone in their 20s or a teenager. This is generally someone who's very positive, though. They're definitely someone who's bold and positive. But the thing is they're used to being chased. You're probably not chasing them, too. It makes them insecure. So they're kind of in their head and pinned down by their thoughts, maybe thinking you don't find them attractive because you're not chasing. Because they're used to being chased. And they're a chaser, too. Yeah. See, it has to do with love. See, a bond, a connection, a physical attraction. So there's an attraction. But it's like they feel something is off, or they feel that it's not the same. So that's what it's saying. It's not the same as when they were younger. So it doesn't have to do with yourself, because I feel they see you as someone who takes care of themselves. Very independent, someone who looks good, very sexy, charming. There's an attraction. They're attracted, but they're not so sure you're as attracted because they've gone through some kind of change. You see, it's insecurity. And someone might have been very cruel to this person at some point, maybe when they were young. Because often this is a energy of someone who's cruel. See, it has to do with past. And it's an energy of focusing on self. Yeah, so someone who might feel a little bit like a fool, too, because I feel it has to do with... because they're reflecting on it. So I feel they're just trying to get over something. And it may not be... insecurity to do with their looks or their physical self. It's more like that chasing energy. You're not chasing them, so there's something feels off. Now if you chased this person or you took a risk with them, they may have felt something's off, because they're usually the one that does the chasing. Now if you knew this person when you were young, there's something about that. So interesting. Yeah, let's have a look at the Four. We'll see what else comes up. It'll come together with some more cards. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Yeah, they're pinned down by their thoughts. They can't stop thinking. They kind of feel trapped a little in their head here. Yeah, it's a self-imposed trap. They will break free from this because I feel they're just reflecting on something from the past. Okay, and they're really trying to figure it out. They're really focused on it, but it has to do with leaving it behind and going down this path. They actually want to. So interesting. Seven of Cups, yeah. So it's an energy of this person kind of putting on the brakes. See, it has to do with taking control, taking the lead. If you took the lead, it threw this person off. But I do see the younger self with people, and people used to chase them. So maybe people don't chase them as much, or they just, I don't know, but I feel it has to do with, if you're the feminine watching this, I would have to tell you, if you took a leap of faith with this person, see, you look good. You look good, like you haven't changed. Taking a step back and saying like a step back in time. So whether it has to do with you or somebody was cruel to this person. Okay, I do see a lot of ego. but it's about planning and preparing. So this person could be thinking that you're looking for someone to provide for you, or they're just kind of looking at what they could, you know, like a vice versa energy is here because of this past energy. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's a little confusion, illusion, things that are hidden and unknown. So I feel it's a little bit of insecurities. Things that they keep to themselves that they haven't shared, their secrets. But it's something emotional. So I got a feeling this is somebody who had someone who was very cruel to them. So it could be anything, okay? But it has to do with maybe, and that could be that person chased them, did the same thing that you did. Because they felt something was off. But yet, now they're taking another look. Everything's just right, you see? So it's all about chemistry, too. Yeah, I feel like this is quite the energy at why this person, yeah, I can see a cycle ending, a new cycle beginning. You see? There it is. I mean, yeah, this is someone who maybe felt things wouldn't go in their favor, or it didn't. If you dated this person when you were younger, anytime younger, when they were more youthful, playful, you know, or just, especially if you've had an experience, some time, you spent some time with this person, because there's this time in between. So if you decided to reach out to this person and kind of chase them, but yet you didn't chase them when you were young, or they didn't come after you. So there's something about that. It's going to be different for everyone. And it could be like 6 months ago, 6 weeks ago, 6 days ago, you know, that kind of thing. Just take it as it resonates. There's 2 6s there, so yeah, maybe 6 years. Who knows for some people, right? Yeah. And then it's funny too, we have this, which is a 10, 16. Did you know this person when you were 16, 17? Interesting. Or they're just reflecting on their younger self. I don't know, but yeah, it's driving me crazy, because I know I can't quite put my finger on it. That's why it's likely just different for everyone. But you can see a cycle's ended. Yeah, so maybe some time in between, some years have gone by. Maybe they don't look the same. They're still attracted to you, I can tell you, if that is the case. But if this is just a case of this person letting go of their pride and ego, I mean, it's possible this is someone who had that here for a good time, not a long time energy when they were young. And it doesn't even mean that. I mean, it's just, often this is just a younger self. It's about me. It's all about me. That's what this is. It's holding on to the wand. It's about me. So it's not about you. It's about them. Okay? That's what I feel. Yeah, but if you actually is someone you knew at some point, whether it's months or weeks or years, and when they were possibly bold and, you know, kind of chased after you, you know, I'm going to tell you something. You could be the one that got away. For some of you that it's a long time. This is often the one that got away. Maybe they didn't come after you and they should have. Or you didn't chase them and you're chasing them now. Yeah, this is interesting. Because that's a feels like a younger energy. But some of you are going to be honest. This is somebody who's here for a good time, not a long time. Definitely there's an attraction because they're putting on the brakes, taking another look. See, this is something that things could have gone in their favor. So if it is the one that got away, it doesn't have to be a long time ago. It doesn't really have to be a really long time, but it's about letting you get away. So there's this sort of, I feel that they shouldn't have, because I see this person taking a step back, looking at things different. Now, maybe you're both different if it is a lot of time, but it's about feeling different. Or there's something different about you. If it isn't you, it's them. But I feel it's me. It's not you, it's them. So, interesting. But yeah, they're coming in to take control at some point. They want to start something. Yeah, there's the cup. See the emotion. This is someone who kept everything to themselves, emotional. But I still feel for some of you, this is, it is the one that got away for a lot of you, or they're thinking that, like they don't want you to get away, they need to be bold. But yeah, there is some kind of insecurity. Maybe they can't provide, or they're worried that you're interested in what you can provide for them, or what they can provide for you. Okay. So there's that energy. Tell me about the Lovers. Why is this here? Yeah, this is someone in their head, see, trying to figure something out, how to fix this situation. I think this person can't figure you out. I'm going to tell you, I see exactly what's going on. They can't read your mind. They can't figure you out. They can't tell if you like them or don't. Are some of you hard to read? Have you ever had anyone tell you that you're hard to read, or they can't get you? Some people are. And that's what I feel is happening here. And they're really trying to figure it out. Yep, if you had feelings for them or not. They can't figure it out. So it has to do with being that emotional energy. And you can see right here's the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so maybe this person didn't tell you something, or they let you get away. But it's, I can tell you, they don't, if this is something not too long ago, because the Chariot, they don't want you to get away. They have to come in and take the lead. They need to go for it. See, this is someone's strong mind, strong will, determination to succeed. So in other words, where they didn't succeed, they now want to succeed. And they're confident. They speak truth too. This isn't someone being deceptive. They're not dishonest. It all isn't what it seems. And if you want to go look up the Seven of Swords, people say it's, if you see it, it's a player, it's a player. They may be for some of you. But I feel a lot of you, this is just someone who, I mean, this is a person who speaks truth. Now, I don't know if this is someone acted a little cold. It's possible the King of Swords may have been. If this is someone that you knew when you were a little younger, or some, you know, maybe 6 months, 6 years, and then you decide, or one of you decides to take this leap of faith, take a risk to reach out. They can't figure out why. If it wasn't then, why now? Or they're thinking that you're going to feel that way. So pretty interesting. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you got a Gemini. Others of you guys see Sag, Aries, Virgo. Pretty every sign's here. So it's really just energy. Now that Queen of Cups is telling me there's something emotional here. See, maybe you kept them to yourself. You didn't say anything. Because it's like they can't figure you out. They can't figure you out, what you're thinking or what you're feeling. Now, if you're someone who shared your feelings and they didn't, because this is something emotional. I mean, this is someone who's often very kind, compassionate, but you can see the way the card's facing. And that's telling me turning your back or something. Yeah, some kind of withdrawal. I don't know if you're avoiding this person. Were you avoiding this person at some point? Because you can see, look at the cards coming out here. Yeah, so I do see there was some kind of inner transformation, something internal. Little Scorpio energy. But this is some strong Gemini, but it doesn't mean they are, but they could be. See, this is someone who has everything they need to manifest their desires, or they see you. Yeah, see doing things together, things that you have in common, what you both bring to the table. So there's that too. Boy, this person's got a lot on their mind. But it's an energy of communication. Something to do with the way someone communicates here. Because it's an energy of manifesting. Maybe they felt there was some kind of manipulation or something. Or they thought that you did, or vice versa. Yeah, this person speaks truth. They speak truth. It hasn't got anything really to do with that. Or anything that they communicated with you is truth. But then we have the Nine of Cups. Someone being cautious, careful what they wish for. See, they never got what they wanted, but you know why? They didn't give you something. In other words, if you shared your feelings and told this person you had some feelings, for those of you who fit into that, and they didn't tell you, or there was something emotional there, they didn't give you what you wanted. Because that's the Nine of Cups. There's a cup missing. And it's down here. But I feel they can't figure you out. Like they can't read you. They don't get it. And that's what I feel here. So there's something about that. And I'm sure if you think about conversations, times you spent with this person that isn't contacting you. I mean, if somebody is avoiding someone here, but there's lessons being learned from the past, looking at the past, doing a lot of thinking. And they're really, really looking at every little fact and detail. They're looking at the facts. Only the facts, too. Because they're very logical. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune energy. Yeah, see, it's an energy of hurrying up. This person knows they need to hurry. You can see they've been pinned down by their thoughts, but this is a cycle ending. See, things could have gone in their favor, and they can't stop thinking about it. Looks like they didn't come after you. For some of you. Yeah, it's something that maybe never went to the next level. And that's another thing. Like, I wonder if this is someone who, they might see you as a runner. If you are a runner, are you the one that actually kind of ran away? Did you get overwhelmed, emotionally overwhelmed? This person may be feeling that they overwhelmed you emotionally. They're really trying to figure it out. Like I'm telling you, it's confusing. They're trying to make some sense of something here that's important to them. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who acts a little aloof. Acts like they're not interested, but they are. You see, this person's really very, very bright. But it's an energy of being uncomfortable. Maybe that overwhelmed you and made you uncomfortable. I actually feel you made them feel comfortable, but maybe they made you uncomfortable. See, this person's really, they're looking at every little thing that they can. And they're putting deep thought into every point here. But they know they need to come in and offer this cup. See, giving you the cup. They never told you how they felt. Or there's something to do with taking it to the next level. Maybe they felt they moved too fast and overwhelmed you. But you can see this new cycle, seeing things in a whole different light. They're seeing things different. So they're finding out some truth. They're making sense of something here. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I gotta tell you, this is the strangest. Let's have a look at the Ace of Cups here. Yeah. See, it's about taking action. Maybe there was competition, but maybe a little drama or something. One thing I'll say, avoiding drama, avoiding confrontation. See, not being confrontational. See, some of you aren't confrontational. Some of you maybe were. There was too much drama. They may have put on the brakes. Felt that there was something off. You weren't there tight. But it's almost, some of you, it's the opposite. Because this is somebody who doesn't often, especially public displays of emotion, or, you know, if you're out dating someone, this isn't someone who generally is all touchy-feely for the most part. It's just an energy. Not always, but as a rule, yeah, as someone who, but I feel avoiding some kind of confrontation. Maybe there was some other people chasing this person or chasing you. I mean, I'm seeing jealousy too. Like I see some kind of jealousy here. Yeah. Maybe somebody was trying to make you jealous. Or make them jealous. Somebody was. There's another person involved here. I can feel their energy. But there's still some things that are unknown. This person wants to know. I'm going to tell you, they will probably come towards you. Yeah, see, reminiscing, avoiding some kind of confrontation. They're reminiscing. But you can see this longing for love. So some of you, if this is someone you were dating and then, I don't know if they overwhelmed you and you ran away or they did. Because there's some runner energy here. But it's almost like this youthful energy when you were young. So some of you definitely, it's just, this is sentimental, it's longing. It's often someone giving a sentimental gift. Did you give this person something sentimental and they didn't reciprocate it? Because that cup didn't get filled. They didn't give you anything. Maybe they didn't say anything and they acted cold. So they were definitely dealing with something. Somebody was in transition. So it's possible this is someone who had just ended something, you know, and they weren't quite, they were moving on. They had moved on. They were single. But yeah, I don't know. But let's have another look and we'll wrap this up. You guys are going to have to tell me. But what I feel, look at that. See, back and forth, weighing the pros and the cons. They want to reach out. Should I or shouldn't I? This is somebody that it never went to second base. It never went anywhere. Because there was competition, conflict, or some kind of drama. Even when you were young. Because they're reminiscing. But others, I mean, you see this here. But yeah, I feel like this person sees you as somebody who's youthful, playful, and now you're different. You're more like the Queen of Pentacles. So that's what I mean. Maybe it's just, yeah. Anyway, you're different, but yet they're still attracted to you. So I wouldn't worry about that. If anything, they feel less attractive. It's sort of like, why are you interested? Why are you didn't chase me then, but you're chasing now, or you can flip that. Because there's something about that there. It's here. And with this Six of Swords is this things that they're learning. See, they're manifesting all the information. They're getting ready to communicate. They're preparing themselves because they want to make sure whatever is talked about, they definitely want this confusion cleared up before they go down this path. And it's about acknowledging. It's about things that need to be acknowledged that maybe weren't. Or it could be compatibility. Maybe this person felt something was off. You weren't compatible. That maybe you were telling them you liked them. Manipulation, that you were chasing them because maybe they could provide something. Yeah, but I don't think you ever got what you wanted. But in the end, with this, nobody got what they wanted. So whoever this person is, I'm telling you, yeah, this is someone looking back, feeling beat up. Now with the jealousy card here, I gotta tell you, I feel like some of you, a few of you, have someone you've never even kissed. But you might have been like young. So it didn't go anywhere, second base. I can see it. Whatever that is. But, I think you know what I mean. Yeah, this is my jealousy kissing card. Looking back. Now, this is somebody who's felt like giving up. So I feel they kind of gave up and something happened and they gave up. Or you gave up. If there was jealousy or somebody else trying to get their attention. You see, this is what I feel. They're looking at this. It doesn't matter if it's past, youthful or not. It doesn't have to be, but it's here for some of you. Yeah, see, it's things that are unknown. Emotions are unknown between the two of you, but they want to come together. They want to talk. Soulmate connection, friends. Maybe you stayed friends or never stayed, because it looks like somebody just gave up. It's like you didn't come together. Yeah, see, it's an energy of why you're interested. If you weren't interested then, why are you now? Or you feel that way. So, yeah, I'm telling you, there's a past energy here. So if this is something that's been a while and you've been really waiting to hear from this person, some of you, I feel they've given up. They feel like you're probably no longer interested. There's so much unknown, but some of you, I feel this is someone going to take the bull by the horns. And it's about clearing all this out, clearing this out, gaining clarity, clearing it up, acknowledging, and having a conversation. This is somebody who would like to talk, but I still, like I say, it's saying there's a need for patience here. It could be someone like weeks ago, a month ago, or whatever that you haven't heard from. Everyone that looks at this that's waiting to hear from someone is going to be looking. So look at the scenarios. Don't take something upon you that you know isn't true. Okay? Or couldn't possibly be. Just leave that for someone else. But yeah, I feel it's someone who kind of felt like giving up. Yeah, I do see something to do with a loyal friend. There was a friend of a friend. Someone maybe they thought was loyal. There may have been competition or jealousy. There was some kind of jealousy. This is someone reminiscing about it too. They're looking back, but this is what they should have done, is took control and got this going. And this is planting the seed, building on it. See, going down that path. And the one pentacle, two pentacles, and three pentacles. So there's somebody here, somebody else involved here, loyalty. Now, others of you, because it does look like a loyal friend, you know, but it also it has to do with the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. So for some of you, they see you as somebody that way too. Now, there could be someone telling this person this, but whatever, because there's some reminiscing. They may be reminiscing with another person about this. Whoever this is, it's an energy of giving up, but not giving up. But I see the jealousy. See, this is something to do with, I feel it's the feminine gave up. Because it's looking back, seeing this wasn't going to go anywhere. But the Chariot also tells me somebody who might have come in, but somebody was coming in between the two of you. I say somebody who was maybe a friend to them, that they seen as a loyal friend, but maybe not loyal to you. I don't know, but yet someone's claiming loyalty. So, yeah, see, this has got to get cleared up. I knew that was going to come. I could just see, they want to clear something up. It's clearing out this dark cloud, the mystery, confusion, King of Wands. See, it's about taking control. This person's going to take control. But like I say, I feel like they're preparing. They're gathering up info, making sure they know everything they need to know. They're prepared, because that's the magician, to manifest this. But like I say, there's a little bit of, sneaky energy where this person felt you were kind of up to something and something felt off. That's how it started, after some time between. So some of you have had several times you crossed paths with this person. Now, it's possible if you keep crossing paths with this person, I'm seeing Mercury retrograde too. This person likely isn't aware of it. Not many are, but it's possible if you keep crossing paths. I've been seeing this in a lot of readings lately. People that cross paths during Mercury retrograde. It just keeps popping up. So, and it probably happens with people and they don't even realize it, especially if there's someone who keeps kind of coming into your life just periodically through other people, and nothing really ever comes of it. You are the one that got away, and I'm going to tell you, this person's really trying to figure out what to do here. They do have some insecurities, though. Not all, but some of you, they have insecurities. Some of you, it's a person where somebody, when they were young, treated them very cruel. Someone was very cruel. I feel someone being very sensitive. I see a young mother. So you guys let me know. But there's so much here. I could go on for hours of all the little details, but I'll watch for the comments on this video and see what comes up. But anytime you stumble across this, that's why there's so many scenarios. There's going to be different people, but they want to clear this up. I feel it has to do with a loyal friend coming together here. But it has to do with someone who sees you as, something is clear, loyalty, King of Wands. But if it's not to yourself, because they may not know with the confusion, that there's another person who may have come between you. Maybe it was jealous, or that's what they're thinking. And they may have dealt with this person before, thinking they were loyal. Maybe they're not, because something was going on. This person isn't, honestly, not really sure what to think. I don't think this person can read you, even if you were young, even then, now. Okay, they can't really read you. Queen of Pentacles, anybody with that kind of energy, whether it's your moon, rising, Venus, your sun sign, you can be hard to read. Okay, so anyway, I wish you guys the very best here. I feel this is someone who's putting on the brakes, taking another look, seeing things completely different than they did before. It's sort of like not what they expected if your paths crossed. So maybe there was some kind of conversation and you were expecting this person to communicate, but they're sitting in confusion. Take care. We'll see you soon.